Hey guys, C-Man235 back with another video. It's about time I actually finally do this, yeah, I'm here with yet another DVD collection. Now, let me just touch up on a few things, since this part isn't going to be very long. I'm going through the anime first, just to have a bit more of it this time around, and I figured I would go over that first, but, I do realize that the previous DVD collection I made went on longer than it probably should have. I mean, each part was like 30 minutes. I think the last part was, in general, was like 38, almost 40 minutes long. Either it was the first part or the last part. One of the parts I know was almost 40 minutes, and that's a bit long. And so I'm going to split the parts up into at least 15 to 20 minutes at maximum. If I can keep them less, then I'll keep them less. If I can keep them at 15 minutes, I'll keep them at 15 minutes. But yeah, that's generally how this is going to go. With that said, I'm not going to go over my full opinions on stuff like I did, because I kind of went off track with the previous DVD collection, so I'm going to try not to do that this time around, and just give you, like, my brief thoughts, like, very brief. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? I'm redoing this, by the way. Anyway, first off is Pokemon the movie on VHS. If you're wondering why I have the VHS and not the DVD, well, it's because the DVD goes for prices... The DVD goes for prices over $40. And I'm not paying $40 for Pokemon. Pokemon the movie 2000, which is a, I remember watching this as a kid, but I don't really remember much of it. So I'll have to watch it again, which is why I bought the VHS, but I haven't watched it yet, so yeah. I think that doesn't go for as high of prices. I just got that because they were on, had a VHS sale, so I just took it. Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie, Pyramid of Light movie. It's an enjoyable movie, but if you're not a fan of the anime, then you probably won't like it. The Animatrix. I actually recently got this for $2, which I think is a good enough price for it. It's pretty much like, what, like 9 shorts that connect with the Matrix movies. And some even argue it's better than the Matrix movies themselves, which, yeah, it actually probably is. But the Animatrix is okay. I found a few shorts to like on here. The first short, though, like Batman Gotham Knight, I don't like the first short. The Final Flight of the Osiris, I believe it is. That short I don't like, because it hasn't aged very well. Anyway, I don't think there's anything else there. Ghost in the Shell, the movie. I am going through the anime first, just because I want to keep these parts short, like I said earlier. It's a really good movie. I find the series better, though. Standalone Complex. You'll see that in a little bit. Ghost in the Shell 2 Innocence. I have the original copy, which means no, it does not have the dub or a dub. I don't know if it actually does have a dub. I heard this Ghost in the Shell 2 actually does have an English dub, but I'm not entirely sure, and I don't know where to find it, so I'm just going to stick with the sub right now. I haven't watched the movie yet, so I can't really give you my full thoughts. Though I have seen clips of it, and the CG looks like it hasn't aged very well, so I don't know how I'll enjoy it. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Season 1. Season 2 I prefer, but Season 1's still pretty good. I do like the Laughing Man case. And Solid State Society, which I haven't watched yet because I just finished Standalone Complex, and I was waiting until I finished the series before I start with the movie. But I have it on Blu-ray, just because. It'll probably look great in Blu-ray. Cowboy Bebop, the complete series, the Funimation DVD set. I bought this for $30 with a gift card, Christmas money. So I got it very recently, obviously. It recently came out. And, the Anime Legends set for Cowboy Bebop. Now, if you're wondering why this has a clear case, you're probably going to tell me in the comments below, if you actually watch this video, that it's a bootleg. And to that, I can say it is not a bootleg. I have checked with people I know. I have checked the discs as well, and they are not bootleg, because They are not 4 gigs, they're actually 7 gigs. I checked all the discs, and I also checked with some of my friends, and they said that the clear cases were a part of Bandai's production at one point, at kind of like the tail end of making these. I think it's something like that. Like these were like at the end of production or something like that, but they are legit. So to anyone who has a copy like this, do not worry. Your set is not bootlegged. It just comes in a different case, and I swear that's legit because they work on my PS3, and they don't bootlegs don't work with PS3 as far as I know. And I also, because I checked the discs, they're 7 gigs. There's 7 gig discs, and you're safe. Not to say there aren't bootlegs of these though. I've heard reports that there are bootlegs, and those are 4 gigs. And so just keep an eye out. But if you're wondering how I have 2 sets of Cowboy Bebop on DVD, it's because I actually thought this was a bootleg at one point, so I got this set just so I could have a legit one. So I wasted a gift card on this, but I got Legend of Korra along with it. So I think you saw this in one of the pickups videos too. So there we go. And Cowboy Bebop the series again on Blu-ray. So yes, I own 3 versions of Cowboy Bebop. But I got it on Blu-ray. I spent a lot of money on it. $50. It was a birthday present, so. And American Pop and Cowboy Bebop the movie, a double pack. I honestly have not watched American Pop. I've only watched Cowboy Bebop the movie, and that's all I care about. It's a good movie. It's pretty much a longer episode if you really need to know. Okay, no, I don't need that. Full Metal Alchemist. This is season 1, or what they call season 1. There really aren't any seasons. They just released it as seasons for some reason. But this is the smaller collection, so it just comes with the DVDs, which, you know, is all I care about. And I have the original release for the second season. And that comes with the art books right here. I do not have the first pack of these. I honestly don't care. I just wanted the DVDs. So there we go. I have the complete first season. You can actually get the first series, the first full FMA series for pretty cheap. You can actually get it for like under $30 now if you get both seasons. That's how much I got it for, so pretty good deal for a great series. I know I don't have Brotherhood. It's just way too expensive for me right now, so I'm not getting Brotherhood right now. And of course I have Conqueror Shambhala, which is the movie that ends the first series. And I also own this. If you're wondering, Nairman 2.214 is a channel on YouTube. You probably know him more as Ryan from Brain Scratch Comms, if you're, watching this. I actually saw a video of his where he did his own DVD collection, and I saw he had this, and for some reason I was interested in seeing what this really was. I was like, what the heck is this? So I bought it, and now I see why he said not to even bother, but yeah, I kind of like it. I like it more than he does, probably, but this is it's an okay set. It's pretty much 4 shorts that don't really do anything. They're not canon in the original series, but they're kind of okay. They're kind of fun. And back, had to cut. I might as well make this at least a little bit longer. I'll take as much as I can from this time limit. If I have to keep this up to like let's say 6 to 8 minutes, I will. But set those down. This first off, I can get it situated. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Obviously, I have this. This is one of my favorite series. I eventually plan on doing a commentary of these sometime soon, so look forward to that. Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 2, obviously, and I have Season 3. I bought all these actually at a Best Buy. It was only $45, $15 each. 45 bucks in total. Pretty cheap. Legend of Korra Book 1, which is pretty good. It's not my favorite season of Legend of Korra. Seasons 3 and 4 are my favorites. Book 2, which has a lot of problems. I actually have it on Blu-ray because it's the only copy I could find in stores. I know I could buy it online, but I just found it at stores and I decided to get it there, so. Book 2 is not my favorite, but I still think it's worth salvaging. I'm not one of those people that says Book 2 is like the worst thing ever, so. Because there's been much worse than Book 2. But Legend of Korra Book 2 is still okay. I do like Beginnings. And my favorite season of Korra, Season 3. Or Book 3, whatever. Anyway, it's about 10 minutes. I know it's going to be less due to me editing, but yeah. So I'll see you guys for the next part where I go over the rest of the animated stuff. See you then.